First alert update now. A man accused of stabbing his family member at the Islamic Society of Wisconsin will stand trial later this year. As we previously reported, 22-year-old Abdullahi Ali is charged with several counts, including first-degree reckless injury. He's accused of stabbing his 52-year-old father back in February of 2023. The criminal complaint says Ali's father was stabbed 5 times. He was treated at a local hospital for life-threatening injuries and was later released. The case against Ali was suspended in March of 2023 after he was found not competent to stand trial. His jury trial now is scheduled for early October. It is scheduled to last about 5 days.